Eyewitness weather forecast.
Well, we have a not so typical pattern ahead, but today we did have a typical December day with lake effect snow falling. You can see that here on the time lapse in Utica. We had a couple of bursts of snow. Pay attention to the grass, though. A good amount of it melted in the afternoon. We did have some slick roads earlier today, but in Utica, a lot of that actually melted off by the second half of the day. Just north, though, we saw a couple of inches, a good 2 to 3 inches, places from Rome on north. And you can see that we had that good lake effect band going earlier on today, slowly pushed into the north country for us this afternoon. And we do still have some light snow falling up around the Old Forge Eagle Bay area. A couple of flurries here around Ohio, but we will be heading into a quiet night now. These will be winding down for us and will be cloudy and a quick lull in the snow for us tonight. We're currently at 28 degrees. We're in the low 30s much of the day. Very, very light breeze now, much lighter than it was at this time yesterday. And we'll see temperatures down into the teens and low 20s later tonight. 19 in Old Forge, 22 in Utica, 25 in Ilion. So we will have a chilly start to the day tomorrow. And just like today, we only get into the 30s for most spots in the afternoon, mid 30s in the valley, upper 20s in the north country tomorrow. And this is right about what we expect our average or normal high temperatures for this point in December to be. So very, very typical day there again tomorrow. Now you see on the futurecast tonight that we are quiet. We have a nice lull in between snow and we have cloudy skies. We will late night, though, see the chance of some light snow. We'll be dealing with light snow showers kind of off and on throughout the day tomorrow. Looks like it'll be busiest late afternoon and evening for us, but we're not expecting much impact from this. It'll be very light and not amounting to much. Then overnight tomorrow night, we've got lake effect snow. We can see a quick burst of snow there overnight tomorrow night, but then we turn quiet for the day on Thursday, which will be a nice quiet day. But Thursday night, we'll have the chance for a wintry mix, maybe a little bit of sleet or freezing rain. So that could cause some slick roads Friday morning. Check back for an update on that. So for tomorrow's snow, most places looking at just a ½ inch to an inch. You can see 1 to 3 inches I have here for much of the area, likely 1 to 2 in most spots. And we'll see, like I said, a low impact. This will be falling lightly over several hours throughout the course of the day tomorrow. And tonight we'll see that chance of snow late night, but cloudy and quiet. Before that, we've got a light breeze as well. Temperatures down to the low 20s. Tomorrow we'll make it into the mid 30s at best in the afternoon with that light snow falling. A pretty typical December day for us again tomorrow. Low 30s for your Thursday as well. 40s on Friday. And then look at that on Saturday. We'll be close to 60 degrees in the afternoon with some showers coming through. Back down to the 40s, though, for Sunday and early next week, and a pretty quiet pattern setting up for us there. So that's your 7-day forecast. Let's talk about beyond the 7-day forecast here for just a second, because this has been the big story in the meteorology community this week, is we have a strengthening signal for warmer than average temperatures next week. You can see as the red gets darker, that's a higher and higher chance for us to see warmer than normal temperatures. In our area, we have above a 90% chance for that December warmth. Of course, it's relative warmth this time of year, right? And beyond next week, we still have that signal around. So this will take us right on through the first day of winter, the 21st for us. Now, our average or normal high temperatures during the next couple of weeks will be in the mid 30s, 36 down to 34 by the time we get to the end of that outlook. And so that will mean many days in the 40s for us, 50s, and maybe even a couple of days in the lower 60s. This is looking like bad news for a white Christmas, but all it would take was one good clipper storm or a little lake effect snow there just around Christmas time, so you can still hold out hope for that. Now this week we're still dealing with those cold temperatures, low 30s, 40s on Friday. Saturday's that one mild day. We'll be close to 60 with showers coming through, also kind of breezy for the first half of the weekend. Then we're back to 40s for Sunday, and it looks very quiet early next week. We'll keep our fingers crossed maybe for a little bit of sunshine at the start of next week as well.
That'd be nice.
Yes,
thanks, Colleen. Here's a look at what's coming up tonight on.
Now, your Eyewitness weather forecast.
Take a look at our snowy time lapse from today. We had an inch or less in the Utica area today. You can see if you look at the grass, a good amount of it actually melted off in the afternoon, but we did have some slick roads today, especially just north of the Utica area. By the time you got to Rome, we did see a little bit more snow on the ground, up to around 3 inches, it looks like, falling throughout the day today in the highest spots, again, north of the Thruway. And right now we have just very light snow falling on the radar, barely any really at the moment, and we're heading into into a very quiet night. We're already down to 20 degrees. Winds are calm for us right now as well. And we will be seeing temperatures really not dropping too much more overnight. Teens and 20s for lows, and our highs only in the 20s and 30s for tomorrow. We're looking at 28 for the high in Old Forge, 34 in Utica, 35 in Oneonta. So pretty similar to today temperature-wise. Winds will be nice and light for us, luckily there. Now you see on the futurecast tonight, things are very quiet. We'll have cloudy skies. It's not until very late night, after about 4 or 5 a.m. we may start to see a few light flurries moving into the area. Snow will be occasional tomorrow and very, very light. We're not expecting much impact. It looks like the radar will be the busiest late afternoon and evening tomorrow, but most places will end up with an inch or less, really 2 inches at the most. We could get a quick burst of snow through the night tomorrow night, kind of the lake effect variety, but then things quiet down for Thursday. We may even have a little bit of sunshine here on Thursday morning, but clouds come in for us on Thursday afternoon. Overnight Thursday night, we'll have to watch for the possibility of a little wintry mix. So snow, sleet, freezing rain, just a little bit of it, but that could make roads slick Friday morning. We'll have an update on that tomorrow. So your snowfall forecast for tomorrow, most places will come in 1/2 inch to 2 inches. You can see 1 to 3 here across the area. Very, very low impact for us this snow tomorrow, much less so than we saw today. Shouldn't have a big impact on your commutes. Now, you may have seen some version of this in your news feed over the past couple of days, over the last week or so. We've been looking at the trends for the long-term forecast. So this is next week and the following week, actually right on through our last day of fall. Remember, winter starts 2 weeks from today. We are looking at the signal for warmer than average temperatures, and it's impressive because it takes up a huge area of the U.S., one of the largest in recent years, and it's also impressive because of how high the chance is for those warmer temperatures, over 90%. That's pretty rare for us to see in these long-term temperature outlooks. Our average high temperatures during this time, mid-30s, so that would mean lots of days in the 40s for us, some 50s, maybe even a day or two in the lower 60s. This is bad news for snow lovers, of course, but we could still manage a white Christmas if we squeeze in a quick storm or a little lake effect snow right before the holiday. Temperatures, though, tonight, teens and 20s. We'll see that chance for light snow late night. It falls off and on throughout the day tomorrow, but we'll be into the mid-30s in the afternoon, so pretty similar temperature-wise to today. We are looking at 30s again on Thursday, 40s for your Friday. Watch out for a slick spot Friday morning, but the rest of the day looks pretty quiet. Then Saturday, we're looking at 59 now. Temperatures will really surge. We will have rain coming through, but that'll be the mildest day here on the 7th day. Of course, we will be battling with a little bit of wind, and then temperatures are back into the 40s for Sunday and early next week, and the first half of next week at least looks pretty quiet. Temperatures above normal in the mid-40s there, and maybe even some sun shining down on central New York. So we will keep a close eye and keep our fingers crossed for that.
Thanks, Colleen. Still to come tonight on Eyewitness News. First at 10, Sports Director David Edelstein has word from the Utica Comets goalie. That's next.
Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Just a few very, very light flurries on the radar right now, most of them in the North Country. Things are pretty quiet for us tonight after a busy day with snow falling. We only got a couple of inches. It looked like 3 inches was our highest snow total from today. That was north of the Thruway. Utica's snow melted off a good amount during the day, but we got around an inch earlier in the day. You can see that we have some light flurries moving in from the west right now. We're going to continue to see the chance for some light snow right on through the day tomorrow. Right now we're at 20 degrees. Luckily, winds are calm. No wind chill factor for once for us. And the winds will stay fairly light for us tomorrow. Temperatures get into the upper 20s in the North Country to the mid-30s in the valley in the afternoon. 34 in Utica tomorrow. Same for Oneonta and Cooperstown. So we'll see another pretty chilly day. Pretty normal, though, for a day in December. We'll look at the abnormal trend we're looking at ahead here in just a minute. You'll see on the futurecast tonight that we are cloudy. We've maybe a snowflake or two, but things are very quiet until tomorrow. Then we'll see some light snow possibly off and on throughout the day. Not much expected to accumulate. This will be very low impact for us here. Still seeing some light snow in the afternoon, especially the evening. We could see a good burst of snow coming through tomorrow night of the lake effect variety. After that, though, things really quiet down for us on Thursday. We may even see a little bit of sunshine early in the morning. Clouds, though, for Thursday afternoon. And Thursday night, we'll have a very small chance for a little snow, but also a little sleet or freezing rain. So that can make things a little slippery Friday morning. Be careful for that. So you see your snowfall forecast for tomorrow. Everybody in the 1 to 3 inch zone, and mostly coming in under 2 inches for us tomorrow. This will be a very, very light snow falling gradually over the course of the day. So we're not expecting big impact from this storm, really, if any at all. Now we have this very strong outlook for warmer than normal temperatures happening in the middle part of the month. So next week and the following week brings us right on through the end of fall. Remember, winter starts 2 weeks from today, and it's impressive because it's a very strong signal, but it's also covering such a wide swath of the area, larger than any we've seen in recent years. That signal continues to get stronger and stronger. We now have an over 90% chance of above average temperatures for next week and the following week. Average for us means mid-30s, so above average means several days in the 40s, 50s, maybe even a couple of low 60s for us as well. That continues, like I said, right up until the start of winter, the 21st. Tonight we've got that chance for a little light snow. Temperatures are pretty steady from where they are now, not falling too much more. We'll be up to the mid-30s tomorrow afternoon. Lighter winds, light snow falling. A pretty quiet day, even quieter on Thursday. Still in the 30s there, 40s for your Friday, and then close to 60 actually on Saturday. We'll have those showers moving through, and it will be quite breezy on Saturday as well, but very, very mild, thawing out for us once again. Highs are in the 40s for Sunday onward. Looks pretty quiet early next week. I'm hoping that holds, and I'm hoping we'll get a little bit of sunshine in here along with those days above freezing.
Thanks, Colleen. We'll have the results of the Utica City School District vote coming up after the break.